That worked.
That was good. I feel like that was like way louder than it needed to be, but that's okay.
I don't know about loud. Maybe a little delayed.
A little bit.
But what do you expect from us after now, officially, 200 episodes?
Damn it.
Oh, that's too perfect. That's too perfect. Seriously, though, 200 episodes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Pretty dang good.
I don't even know how it happened because like our 100th episode was in the middle of season 2, I think.
I think so, yeah. It was
Well,
like,
I guess that makes sense.
I had to go back and look. It was like March of last year.
Yeah, so I don't know how we did 100 episodes in like.
I'm just still confused how we're
this
still
long.
employed by the network.
Yeah, that's the
biggest
question,
thing
honestly.
for me.
Yeah.
So, and oh man, we didn't even start episode 200 with you introducing. Sorry, man.
Oh yeah, right. Oh man,
Can you tell we haven't done this in a couple weeks?
2 weeks off, and we're just like all over the freaking place. Welcome to the Quack Report, everybody. 200 episode party. 200. Yeah, no, I said that right. 200 episode party. We're in the middle of the off season, so we got nothing else to do but just invite loads of people on. So I see we got 4 people. Yeah, 4 people hanging out in the wings, waiting to jump on. If you are just tuning into the live stream and you're like, what? How do I join? Go over to our Twitter at Quack Report Pod. The link will be right at the top. It's the most recent tweet. It might be like 2 or 3 down now that the stream's actually up and going. But click on that, and all you need is a phone or a computer or something with a microphone. That's it.
Yeah.
You can join and have a chat with us for however long that is. I see we got some comments here. Quack from Marcus. How's it going? Allie with some quacks as well. Quack times 200. Nice.
Who is also waiting in the queue. I can see that, which is awesome. I can't wait to talk to her. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right.
Well, I mean, yeah, we got people waiting. Should we get into it here?
Yeah. You pick our first guest.
Okay. Well, I know, this is, I guess, maybe a reoccurring that we're going to start with. I just saw that he popped in first. I mean, I hope he's ready. He doesn't have a screen on or that, but that's all right. Well, hopefully this works out. Ladies and gentlemen, Audie James. Welcome to the show, Audie. Are you there, bud?
Boys, how we doing?
Hey.
How's it going, buddy?
I figured I would at a minimum hop in. I was going to go with a different name after I found out who was finally tormenting all of the afterburns, but I figured I wouldn't be that rude on my first appearance on this beautiful show. Actually, first live appearance, I guess.
It'd be your second live appearance because you hopped on with me the one episode that Carter wasn't able to be
I forgot you guys do it all live. Yeah, you guys do that all live.
Yeah, they're all live at this point.
You're better than everybody else.
No, I wouldn't say that. However, though, I think Carter can maybe attest. I might be getting better than you at the live ad reads now.
He's gone pretty good, yeah.
That's bold. That's bold, and
he doesn't quite do the segues quite like you do. I still got to tell him like, okay, let's take a break, Nate. Here we go, and then. But I mean, he doesn't like stutter and stop anymore. So, props to him there.
Yeah, all it took was me leaving the network for you to be the best at live ad reads, eh?
Oh yeah, exactly. But for anybody who wasn't listening to the Barn Burner Hockey Show, they were running a kind of a similar to how we're doing today, a kind of a call-in show for a little bit there. They were calling Afterburn, and I was calling in throughout the season as different Flames personnel and just having fun with it. And they did figure out it was me at one point. And I don't know if you just more let me keep the joke going or what, but I have no idea if I did actually like tell you guys like, no, that wasn't me. I had something else going on. You were just like, oh, okay. So like, who was it then? Or like, you got to let me know here. You got to be honest with me.
No, first of all, absolutely flattering angle. Looking my finest. No, but so like I recognized the voice right away. Like I knew, I'm like, this is Nate. Like there's no doubt about it. And then when you said it wasn't you, I bought it. I'm like, oh, okay. Like I feel like Nate's a pretty nice dude. He wouldn't lie to his good friends. But I was wrong. And this whole time, this dude was calling in as Daryl Sutter, Nikita Zadorov, Johnny Gaudreau, Sean Monahan. And you know what? For a little bit, I thought it was Pernille.
I could have seen a bit if it wasn't me, obviously.
I just thought it was Pernille, but then Pernille started calling in as himself, and you were still calling in as whoever the hell you chose to be that night. So I'm like, oh my God, like this is gonna drive me crazy. And it did for the longest time, and then all it took was us announcing that that we weren't gonna be making any more episodes for you to come clean about how you were tormenting us on our own show. Just miserable. Just
See,
miserable.
And I was trying to like have you look the other way on it as well by like there's the one night that I think I called in as I don't even remember who I called in. I think I called in as Sutter that night, but then called back in as myself to like
Yeah, that
try
would have
to
thrown me
stave
off my
off
scent.
suspicion or whatever. But
Yeah, that definitely threw me off, but you did a good job because I was fooled.
I think the best reaction though was the Gaudreau one. I think
That
that from you guys at least.
Yeah, there was some good ones. I think you did a Monahan one where I was like, damn, like this dude just all he had to do was put his voice down low and talk like he hates his life, and he can sound like Sean Monahan. But
white bread, what was it? Bagels too spicy?
yeah,
Something like that.
I'm like, yeah, I had ketchup on my burger today and it was too spicy.
Yeah.
But no, you fooled me, man. I didn't realize it was you.
Oh man. Well, what have you been up to lately? I know
Man.
like you said, you know, the show's kind of wrapped up, which you had a great run, by the way. I'm definitely gonna miss listening to you guys and
Thank you.
your Flames content and different interviews. Carter, you listened to the Gene Principe one, right?
No, I didn't. I'm shitty. I
fuck
downloaded it and then I never listened. It's still just in my podcast queue.
When we did our last like farewell episode, we kind of like recapped all the people we had on, and James and I both unanimously agreed that Gene was, and like we interviewed some cool people. Like we had Michael Backlund on and Matthew Phillips and Yusuf Alamaki and lots of cool people from Flames like Flames Media. But by far the coolest one was Gene Principe because he was just like so humble, so down to earth, like just out on a whim too. Like I connected with him on LinkedIn and I DM'd him and he's like, hey, yeah, sure. Here's my number. Just text me. And I was like, what? Like, what do you mean? Like, okay, sure. So him and I went back and forth for about a week. And yeah, we finally ended up having him on after he was out canvassing with his wife because she was running for some kind of council seat in Edmonton or something like that. So he was out canvassing with her and he came back and gave us the interview. But absolute beauty. Like, bar none, the best interview I think we did. And that guy's got stories. Like, that guy's got stories for days. He's been doing that for a long time. And I know, Carter, you being as close to Oilers land as you are, it was definitely good. I would recommend, even though Barn Burner is now a nothing podcast, I would recommend giving that one a listen. It was a fun time.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that definitely was one of my favorite episodes to listen to as well. I had to chuckle though when because you guys were going like episode by episode, and then it was and then we had Nate and Carter from the Quack Report, and just your comment of like, yeah, a Flames and an Oilers fan talking about the Anaheim Ducks. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was like, I mean, obviously I know where you guys' allegiances stand outside of the Ducks. I was like, how the fuck did this how did this happen? And no, it was good. We had some good chats. So like we had a lot of people on from the network, and obviously we're both, James and myself, very thankful for everything the Hockey Podcast Network did. And it's it's unfortunate the way it had to end. It's just that life gets in the way and things get so busy. But yeah, we had a good time and we like talking to you guys. We still keep in touch with you guys on Twitter. But
absolutely,
it's good. Good time.
We'll have to get together at a Calgary Wranglers game or a Calgary Flames game this year. Carter and I are definitely going to try to make the trek up for. I mean, it's not really a trek; it's like an hour and a half for us. But find the time to actually be able to go to one of those games because with the Calgary AHL team in Calgary now instead of Stockton, California, we can go see Gulls games as well. So
that's huge.
The hope is that we can go up and try to get some in-person stuff with Ducks and Gulls. Both teams, I guess. So we'll have to meet up there for sure.
Oh, absolutely. I've got a beer with your guys' name on it wherever we end up.
Up in the what's it? I always keep
King Club.
King Club. I always keep calling it King's Den for some reason, but I think I'm mixing it up with like a show on the network as well, like one of the King's shows.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that is. Yeah,
I think that's
yeah.
why I keep mixing it up. So.
Yeah, no, the King Club. That's that place has been fun for us, but we'll definitely have to do that.
Yeah, for sure, man. Well, you know what? Before we let you go and go to our next caller here, I guess if you want to call it that, tell people what you're up to. You're like you said, you're a busy guy, and where can they find you as well?
Yeah, busy is an understatement. I got another thing on the docket here that I can't quite talk about yet, but we'll get there in the coming weeks.
Yeah, you got my number too, right? It's right beside Gene Principe. So
I'll be sure to let you know. But yeah, aside from that, which you'll find out on my Twitter at Audie James in the coming weeks here, you can find me on Game Over Calgary as part of SDPN Sports. And if you so happen to live in the Drumheller area or watch Drumheller Dragons AJHL games, you can find me on the home game calls this year again.
Awesome. Well, thanks for hopping on, buddy, and we'll talk to you soon.
Always, boys. It was good. We'll chat later.
All right, sounds good. See you, buddy.
Talk to you later.
Oh man, love Audie. Love having him on.
Yeah, I'm glad you finally told him about the all the pranks you were doing on their show.
I even told you about that.
Yeah, because I was going to bring it up earlier when he was just waiting in the wings before we started, and then I was like, oh, I don't know if he's told him. I don't quite want to ruin the surprise. So
yeah, no, when they announced that they were wrapping up their show, I was like, guys, I got to come clean. I've been fucking with you this entire season. I was waiting for like the last one of the year, right? But they kind of just did them spontaneous, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm not really gonna get the chance now, or that kind of thing. So
yeah,
I was like, okay, in the group chat, I guess is better time than any.
Yeah, might as well.
Oh man.
Well, we very briefly talked about the San Diego Gulls with Audie, and we are for sure going to have to go up and, first I have to get a Gulls jersey. Then we can go to a Gulls game up in Calgary so that we can see them play. And I know our next guest, caller, whatever, is a big Gulls fan and always keeps us up to date on what the Gulls are doing. And if you're a regular listener of our podcast, we always bring up her comments on our live streams. It's Allie.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Allie, how's it going?
Pretty good. I've never been on a podcast before, let alone a live stream, so that's pretty cool.
Join the club.
Yeah.
I guess this is my 200th one, but
I know.
we're trying.
I said I was going to be, I'm a little nervous. Maybe I'll take a little. I'm just kidding. I don't drink on the weekdays. It's water, but I really needed to show off my Wild Wing shot glass.
I got to get one
awesome.
of those things.
Yeah. What's the story behind that? Where'd you get that?
From the Anaheim team store.
Nice.
Jesus. See, like, there's a bunch of stuff on there that I'd love to get, but I kid you not, shipping is like 50 Canadian just to send like a hat up here. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, perks of living in Southern California, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I just got to reach out to listeners and be like, hey, can you go and buy this for me and send it up and I'll give you the cash?
Well, I mentioned I have seats next season for the Gulls, and it comes with a 15% discount in the Gulls store. So let me know, because these jerseys, hold on, these are the third jerseys.
Oh, yeah, I do like those
sick.
ones.
Yeah.
I do like those ones. They definitely grew on me. I know I think at first I was kind of like, they're all right. Like I can see the history, but it's just not for me. The more I look at them, I'm like, yeah, those are nice jerseys.
Yeah. You know, actually, that's my kind of question that I wanted to ask you too, Nate, obviously about jerseys is I know you saw the leaked potential NHL cover.
Yes.
But did you notice? Yes, I saw that you circled that he's wearing a number that starts with 1.
Yep.
But also, did you realize he's wearing the third alternate jersey? He's not even wearing the Web D.
Oh,
I did notice that. So, and I'm kind of wondering if that's a recognizability thing, right? Just with because that Mighty Ducks logo is so recognizable to anybody, right? As far as I'm aware, and I've been trying to dig up any information on if they're like what they're moving to, or even like what the reverse retro jersey is. Pat Verbeek very much learned well from Stevie Y to keep his mouth shut and let nobody else talk either. I've been able to figure out nothing. Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, I can only speculate on, like past history of what the reverse retro might be or that kind of thing. Like I'm going to be as surprised as anybody. So, but I'm trying to keep in contact with my Jersey friends and whatnot and try to figure out something of what's going on.
I'm
So.
hoping they saw that poll. I don't know if you guys saw it going around Twitter, where the Ducks ranked absolute last in worst logo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that the Jay Fresh one?
Maybe.
Is that?
Probably.
'Cause I know, yeah, I know he did one, and I couldn't remember where they placed, but yeah.
No, it was dead last.
Like, don't get me wrong, it's a great, it is a good logo, but when and I get it, you know, the year after they swapped everything, they won a Stanley Cup, but you're only 1 year removed from winning in the Mighty Duck, right? Like the original and whatnot. Like I get that there's some sentiment there, maybe, and you know, maybe we got to have Carter, a buddy of mine, Matt McElroy, on. He's a designer. He works for the Ontario Reign right now, but he grew up as a Ducks fan and everything like that, and he was there for that 2007 Cup win. For him to maybe talk about it a little bit, but like I get the sentiment to it, but like you take a look at, you know, the crowd at any Honda Center game, it's at least over half is Mighty Ducks brand, right? Like not Ducks, it's Mighty Ducks, whether it is the orange version or it's the original eggplant and jade.
Or you have the 25th anniversary one too. That one's really popular.
Well. Yeah, which that's a perfect blend of like modernism and the classic look, I think. So if they brought that back, that'd be, or like a variation on it, that would be awesome too. So I love that jersey. I have it at obviously I have it. Come on, it's me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got that one in the closet right now. So
yeah, even like just around like where we are, if you see people walking around with Ducks merch, it's always the Mighty Duck. Like whether it's a hat or a jersey or whatever. Actually, back in our hometown, Nate, I was there last weekend, and there was a dude just walking down the street in a Ducks, like a Mighty Ducks jersey.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah, like even I think it was like last week or 2 weeks ago, I was at the gym and there was a guy. I've been searching forever just for the classic logo on a purple hat with the eggplant brim, right? Like just classic hat. You can't find it anywhere though.
I bet if you came to Anaheim and you came to the team store, you could find it.
Probably in person, but it's not like they don't even have it on the team store website. And I'm like, Jesus, like, come on. I just want this hat. Please just give me this hat. But somebody at my gym had it. I'm like, okay, where did you get that hat? But also, how long ago did you get that hat? Because that seems to be the thing now. It's like, oh yeah, it was like a few years ago, and yeah, sure enough, he's like, oh yeah, I got it like 2 or 3 years ago on the Fanatics store, and I'm like, it's not there anymore. Shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of Fanatics, do you think that they're going to take over the contract to make the jerseys?
God, I hope not.
I don't know. I guess they go back
Carter,
to Nike. Me and you haven't talked about it, but I don't know. I think they're going to go back to Nike, honestly, if Adidas doesn't work out still.
I'm not for Nike. I'm down for Bauer, which like they are separate entities now. I'd be down for Bauer. Don't get me wrong, Nike has done some great work and that kind of thing, but I've also just seen their track record over really it's the last 8 years if you think about the last 2 Olympics, and I'm just like it's not doing it for me. So because you know those companies have like some input into how the designs look, right? Like look at Reebok when they took over the league there in 2007, or no, sorry, 2007. Yeah, 2007 because it was 10. Yeah, okay. And like you had a bunch of the like weird piping and stuff like that. It was meh. It was meh. So I would really love to see CCM do them personally. So they do all the AHL ones, like the jersey you're wearing right now, Ali, is a CCM, right? And
yeah, I would say they're probably my top pick, but I mean, I'm not really picky about it. I think what I'm mainly looking forward to is all the jerseys going on sale.
Yeah, that's true. I'm looking forward to that too. I'm like, okay, I got 9 left to have all 32 teams. It's like, okay, I can see them. They're going to start to go on sale here soon.
Yeah,
and I mean,
50% off. That's already pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I even I picked up a couple weeks ago because like all the jerseys moved from like the Climalite even just to the prime green, right? Like it's still the same look and everything except for the logos have a bit more detailing. But like I picked up a Columbus jersey for $100. It also happened to be the same week that Johnny Gaudreau went to Columbus, so that kind of sucked. But as a Flames fan, but I was like, oh, that's bittersweet.
They just put on sale though all the like all the people who aren't on those teams anymore. So I know like Goudreau jerseys, Flame jerseys are on sale right now too.
Yep. And you can go and get those stripped and go put Jonathan Huberdeau on it as soon as
Yeah,
he comes out.
you only have
as
to
soon
get
as
a
he
half
signs his
strip.
contract.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You can
Well,
leave
that's
the
just
one on
like,
there at least. Just put the 0.
Yeah, that's just like when people they have their Perry jerseys and they just change it with a T to Terry.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
And they make the 0 for the 10, they just make a 9.
Yeah. See,
Mhm.
Corey Perry, though, I feel like is a bit of a different conversation to
Yeah.
Johnny Gaudreau, right? Where it's like, okay, like the dude is around still for a long time. And like, even though he's played for Dallas, he's played for Montreal, and he's played for Tampa now, everybody thinks of him as a Duck still, right?
Yeah, he'll be back.
So I hope so, actually.
He'll be back.
So as a Flames fan, that's gonna suck. As a Ducks fan broadcaster, I hope he comes back. So,
Yeah.
even just for like a 1-day contract, he has
He has to.
retire a Duck.
Yeah, at minimum.
So at minimum, exactly, and at minimum salary as well, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Help us out a little.
Yeah, we're just like we just need a little bit more to hit the cap floor, please. Oh man. Oh, but awesome. Well, yeah, thanks, Allie, for hopping on. It was a lot of fun. Like, this is the first time we've actually gotten to like talk, not in a comment section or
Yeah, it's
or
pretty
Twitter
cool.
chat or that kind of thing. So, but we'll definitely have to talk again soon. So,
Yeah. You know what our voices sound like, but we
Yeah.
like have never heard your voice.
I guess not, huh?
oh,
Well, I hope I lived up to your expectations. So
absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely. Well, Allie, if you're up to anything or you want to shout out your social media, please, by all means, the floor is yours.
yeah, I mean I'm pretty active on hockey Twitter. My ad is over on this side over here. It's like Alley Cats, but with I's instead of L's, because I don't take L's.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
All right, that's about it. Bye.
Thanks, Allie. Talk
Thanks.
soon.
See ya.
Oh, that was awesome. That was cool to talk to her finally.
Yeah. Yeah. She's I can't think of a time that she's missed a live stream, at least like recently, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say like it's been a long time that like she hasn't been in the comment section. So
Yeah. And
if
it's
she's
very
ever not in the
appreciated
comment
because-
section, I feel like that's when we need to call like Anaheim police and be like, hey, something's wrong.
Yeah. We need a
Can you go
wellness check.
find her, please? Yeah.
We have no idea. This is her Twitter handle, but
That's all the information we got. But like, please
Yeah.
make sure she's okay.
yeah.
Oh man. John Klingberg signed. I'm just throwing stuff kind of in between here.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. And I mean, I did call it. I did bring it up. Like, yeah, it was our last episode where I was like, hey, John Klingberg's still available. We need to hit the floor. He wants 6-7 million. Let's see what happens.
So we gave
And I
him
was like,
$7 million for a year.
yeah, I was like kind of joking, kind of serious. I like wasn't really expecting it. And then you brought up PK Subban and we moved on with our lives. And then he actually signed for a year. So
I mean,
Yeah.
we could still bring in PK. What's wrong with that?
yeah, another 1-year deal. 4 or 5 million.
Some more personality. I
Yeah.
want the Ducks to be the personality team. Could you think of the social media content? Now, this would come from a social media guy like me. Think of the social media content potential of Terry Zegras. Holy crap! Can you tell I'm tired here? Trevor Zegras and PK Subban together. The
That would be
shit
really
that they
good.
could get into.
Yeah. Could you imagine too if we had PK Subban and Getzlaf on the same team? Like,
Jeez, that'd been deadly.
who do you pick for the oh, why am I blanking on the name of the trophy here? Not the Masterton, the other one. Not the Lady Bing, the other one.
The Hart Trophy, right?
Yes, that one. Thank you. No. What's the one that Getzlaf was nominated for this last year and PK actually won?
Oh my god, I don't even remember. You're asking me a question about months ago.
Yeah, no, but
I
it's-
don't
it's
remember
the-
offhand.
It's the trophy for like doing community
Yeah.
work.
Why
What
don't
the hell's that
remember
called?
what King Clancy. There you go.
Thank you. Yes. Oh my God. Could you imagine? Like, who would you pick as your nominee from the Ducks for the King
Yeah,
Clancy if you had Getzlaf and Subban?
Yeah. Geez,
Maybe
that'd be-
maybe that's why we should bring on Subban, just so we can fill Getzlaf's community network shoes, I guess.
Yeah. And we were just talking about Allie in the chat, and she's still going even after just being on the show. Also, y'all need to talk about Sonny Milano, talk about personality. Yeah. Okay, Pat. Okay, actually, no, sorry. We know Eakins listens to this show. and then he decides to say screw it to whatever we say after the fact. Dallas, go tell Pat that bring Sonny back. All right. How this guy is not still signed, I have no idea.
Yeah, like
By
anywhere, honestly. Like
So
he's probably
Bring
just
him
waiting
back.
for Philadelphia so that he can like just not end up playing hockey this year and just sell It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia shirts. That's probably all he's waiting for.
you know he doesn't want to play for Tortorella again, though.
I guess, yeah. He's saying, you got to sign me in Philadelphia, but not for Tortorella. And then whoever the GM of Philly is probably like, sorry, who are you? Like, what are we doing here? But
Yeah, exactly.
well, shall we bring our next guest on here?
Sure. And I know this guy pretty well. So Carter, if you got any questions or you want to talk to him, go for it. Because no, I'm kidding. I love to talk to this guy. Oh, this is a good friend of mine. This is Chris Wilson. Buddy, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, boys?
Not
Good,
too
good.
bad. Not too bad. You're not joining the Jersey Love here. What's going on?
I'm in Canmore right now, dog
Oh.
sitting, and I left all my jerseys in Calgary.
Excuses.
Yeah.
Are you going to pay your dog tax or where's the dog?
They literally just both ran away downstairs. They were here a second ago.
That's okay. We'll get him back.
They heard Carter's high pitched voice. Went, oh shit.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
instantly pieced the scene.
Oh man. So okay, I gotta ask you, Chris, because you're a Jersey guy. I don't really know if we really talked about it a whole lot, but who would you prefer, CCM or anybody else to take over Adidas after?
I'm just gonna start out by saying I will be absolutely livid if it's Nike. I hate Nike jerseys. The current
enough.
cut is just awful.
Yeah, it's the cut, right?
Yeah,
They're kind of weird.
The collars are like so wide, and they're like the sleeves are so long, but they're weirdly tight in the chest. Like,
Yeah, it's like the chest or the armpit.
yeah,
Yeah.
I do not like Nike jerseys. I think CCM would be my top choice because I really like current CCM jerseys. I don't know. Part of me thinks if it does end up being Fanatics, because I think that's what's most likely, that Fanatics will release like a better cut of their jerseys than the crappy fan replica ones that they currently have. So I don't think it would be as bad as everybody thinks if it was Fanatics.
Well, I don't even know if it would be like the Fanatics name because they've been like acquiring different brands themselves, right? And like the Fanatics is the fan side of it, right?
Yeah.
So, but even still, just the quality of like under Fanatics, like I got some stuff that is great. Don't get me wrong, but then there's also some that's just not great. So like, that was part of the reason I started doing all the Adidas Authentics is purely because I didn't like how the shiny logos looked on the Fanatics jerseys when they started coming out. Like that was the only reason. Otherwise, I'd be collecting those ones.
Yeah.
So, but there's Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay. You really took that long to pop up? What's going on?
Why do you do your Jersey talk?
All my friends are hiding from me.
It's
Oh,
always pull a barn burner
what's that?
where I started talking and then he popped in.
Oh yeah, right.
On a afterburn
Yeah.
call in.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I mean, is there anything you guys want to talk about to us specifically, or?
Why do people like sparkling water?
Okay, now
It sounds like a target of harassment.
It is.
I'm very targeted.
it has to be like sweetened sparkling water.
No. No, it
Yes.
doesn't, mate.
If it's just straight carbonated water, those people are kind of weird because that has a weird aftertaste to me. I don't know, Carter.
It's straight up, like just plain carbonated water is like salty. It's weird.
It's awful.
It's got a weird aftertaste.
Yeah. But
But you need
But,
like
like,
flavored
but the
carbonated water
flavored-
that's like got like
yeah.
like some sweetness to it at least.
Yeah, I love that. Oh, like bubbly. I drink that shit
I
all the
hate
time.
bubbly.
Oh,
Oh, what?
Okay, I haven't actually tried that yet, so I guess that's going to be the next
And
episode.
Oh, really?
People always come with me. I hate the taste, and people are like, "But it's when you want to drink healthier," and I'm like, "Just drink regular goddamn water, then." The healthiest drink there is.
Okay, so Carter and I,
Yeah.
were talking about. There's this thing going around, the tortilla challenge, where you fill your mouth up with water and you smack each other with tortillas.
I did that with my roommates.
So I think we need to do that though with bubbly as well,
Oh god,
just to add another element to it.
I would
Just to keep the carbonation in your
instantly
mouth.
spit it out before anybody got slapped.
That's just gonna be awful because that's just gonna make whatever floor we do that on like weirdly sticky.
Yeah,
Well, let's do it like in the back alley somewhere or something like that.
yeah. Just find a random alley at nighttime, and you'll be
Yeah.
Just go to a random alley in the middle of the night and slap each other with tortillas. Perfect.
I mean, that sounds like my typical Tuesday night. I don't know about you guys.
That's how it
Oh.
goes down in life.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you'll have to make the. I know you said you're going to make the trip down here soon, but when you do, Carter, you haven't met Chris yet, have you? Like
Not in person, no.
No.
Not in
Okay,
person.
we'll have to arrange that, and I think we all got to go to two guys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I really want to come down in like probably October and go to a Hurricanes game.
Ooh, yeah, Hurricanes versus Tigers, and then we can all rep the
Tigers.
Tigers.
Tigers or Hitman, one of those two.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah,
If we do the Hitman, I'll just still wear my Tigers jersey and get beat up in the parking lot. It's fine.
I mean that's what you got to do, right?
I
I kinda
refuse
wanna-
to wear a Hurricanes jersey.
Yeah, I kind of like I have so many Hitman jerseys. I only have one Tigers jersey, but I kind of want to go to a Canes versus Tigers game just because that rivalry is like
They're nuts, dude.
it's one of the most intense in the WHL. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like a battle of Alberta or like
Yeah.
a freeway face-off, like down
But
in.
at the junior level, so everybody's
Yeah.
even more wild because it's a bunch of 70-year-olds going like in the parking lot.
Exactly. It's
"Fuck
nuts.
you."
yeah.
Oh, 100%. I've been to a few like Tigers games like against the Hurricanes in Lethbridge, and yeah, they are absolutely nuts. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So and like we've even been to Battle of Alberta's. Honestly, those feel tame in retrospect.
yeah.
Like junior hockey is nuts
Oh yeah.
in the
I
best ways
remember-
possible, but it's nuts.
When I was working for the Tigers, the games where the Hurricanes came to town, it just got insane in that arena.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
they're always on, and like for like the on ice stuff, they're normally back to backs, right? Like you'll play
Yeah.
in Medicine Hat on the
Mhm.
Friday and then in Lethbridge on the Saturdays.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, we'll definitely have to do that. And you know, we said to Audie as well, but you'll have to meet up with us for a Gulls game or something like that against the
Oh, yeah.
Wranglers or a
I
Ducks
wanna-
game against the Flames.
I want to go to a ton of Wranglers games. this year.
Hopefully the tickets are cheap. I know
Yeah,
it's still at the
hopefully.
Saddle Dome, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
give me like a $30 ticket.
Yeah.
$40
That
ticket.
would be ideal. $30-$40. I think that's the sweet spot.
Actually,
I-
you know, Ali, if you're still in the chat right now, what is the what's the average ticket price for a Gulls game? And then we'll just make that Canadian and we maybe have
yeah.
an idea of what to expect.
Yeah.
I got to ask you guys, what would you have preferred for a name, the Wranglers or the Danglers?
Dang.
I like the Wranglers.
Yeah, I never thought about the Danglers before now, but I think the Wranglers was a good choice. I
See,
think
now-
of
That makes sense.
all the defunct Calgary team names they could have brought back, I mean the top two had to be Wranglers or Cowboys, and I'm happy that they went with Wranglers.
Yeah, it's it very much fits the aesthetic, I guess, of Calgary. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, Nate, what are your thoughts on the Wranglers name?
I really enjoy it. So it was I felt like it was either going to be that or you know they're going to keep the Heat name coming from Stockton and Abbotsford. They had that brief like 1 year thing of the Adirondack Flames
Yeah.
before going to Stockton, and I thought it was going to be the Heat. I had this idea of like, oh, it could be like the smoke because smoke leads to flames, and I was like, yeah, but that's actually going to get targeted so badly.
Yeah.
So,
I think-
but no, I like the Wranglers name though. I think it'll work well. So
And it works great with that logo too, because you can just be like, "Oh,
Mhm.
we're just all about W's," and it's
yeah,
that's-
exactly.
Yeah.
It's the Sutter thing, right? Of like
yeah,
W's.
exactly.
That's when I'm impressed.
Yeah.
And I love in that quote too. It doesn't even sound like he does like the I am in impressed.
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
is I am IN. I don't fucking know. I'm not in school right now. But like just like it's just that's when I'm impressed is what it sounds like.
Yeah. Sutter doesn't have time to enunciate all his words.
No, exactly. He's got hay bales to flip out of the
Yeah,
farm.
exactly. Short answers. Get this interview over with.
Yeah, exactly. How do you think your goalie was tonight? Good.
Yep.
Good. You're fine.
What do you think about your team's performance tonight? It's all right.
Yep. Oh, I love Sutter.
How's the farm doing? How's the farm doing this year? Well, it's going pretty good. He's like, it really starts to go on at that point.
Yeah.
Ali says that Gulls tickets are 15 to 30 on a Saturday for cheap seats, which $15 is about 20 Canadian, so 20 to 40
Ooh.
bucks,
Yeah, that's not
depending
bad.
on level, which seems reasonable.
Yeah, that's
So,
what I expected, to be honest. So,
So you're telling me that a beer at Scotiabank Saddledome is going to be half my ticket price? You know what? I'll take it.
honestly, I could see them doing like a cheaper, like a deal for drinks and food at the at Gulls games, or not Gulls games, sorry, Wranglers games, just to try and bring more people in. Because like when you have so many options, like with the Flames and do the Dinos at the UFC still have a team?
They
hockey
do. I
team?
just don't know if they play out of the Saddledome.
they don't play at the Dome.
They don't. Oh, okay.
Child Classic at the Dome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, between the Flames
yeah.
and the Hitmen, like then you throw the Wranglers in there, like you're gonna have to do
Yeah.
something to try and attract more people. So
Yeah.
Yeah. With I guess because the Hitmen have played in the Saddledome until this year as well, which is the junior team in Calgary. Do they knock the beer prices down for that, or do they? I would imagine they do sell beer, but
Oh yeah.
They knock the prices
sell
down for that?
beer. I mean, you're asking somebody who's never drunk alcohol, so
yeah, fair enough. I knew that going into that question, but I was like, oh, maybe if you saw like a thing walking by,
Yes.
or if Lindsay knew or something like that. But
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't know.
I
Maybe.
don't know. And
yeah,
what?
you know what though? Keep the $5 beers from like the half hour before. Keep that throughout the game. $30 ticket. I am there.
Yeah.
100%.
It'd be a good move by them, honestly. Bring in like the university and the student crowd and sell cheaper beers throughout the game.
Absolutely. My gas is going to cost more than the entire night.
That's what they do for like the Pro Child Classic games too. Like when it's Mount Royal versus UFC, it's like
Yeah.
cheap
Yeah.
tickets, and then the beers are cheap.
And my cousin went to a couple of those games, and man, they look like a fun time.
Oh, they are a blast. I still go, and even though I've been done at the UFC for a few years now.
Okay, Carter, I think we have a few more games to go to this year.
I
We
think
gotta go
so.
check out some UFC Dinos versus Mount Royal. Was it Cougars?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
you got to be on the Dino side though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
we're gonna have to take a whole week off just hit different hockey games at like different levels each night of the week.
Yeah.
Just getting smashed at junior hockey games for a week.
That sounds like a good time to me. I don't know. Oh, awesome. Well, thank you guys very much for hopping on. And if you guys want to give a shout out to your socials, Chris, I know you do all your concepts, and Lindsay, you're following different teams, the Flames. You're doing you've been getting in on Nashville this year as well. Yeah, if you guys want to drop your handles or shout out anything special you're doing, please go ahead.
I'm Biviwi89 on Twitter. If you don't know how to spell that, it's currently on the screen underneath us. And yeah, if you want to see any jersey concepts, I post those all the time. And I'm also at chris.w_jerseys on Instagram, which is just strictly jersey concepts. If you don't want to hear any of my opinions and just want to see my jerseys.
Then I'm Lindsay Mick, MCK 101 on Twitter, and I've been kind of neglecting my Twitter lately. But once the hockey season starts, if you want to hear some Flames stuff, some Nashville stuff, I might pop into the Winnipeg Jets fan base because Nate knows why.
Ooh.
I too. So
I forgot he's there now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
he's a Jet now.
So we'll probably end up covering those 3 teams this year.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Awesome. Well, yeah, definitely go check them out. And thank you guys for hopping on. It was great talking to you, and we'll talk soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
You guys as well.
See ya.
Oh man, I love talking to friends. So much fun.
It's good. It's good.
I like talking to people in general.
Yeah,
It's fun.
You're a people person, very
I'm a
much
people
so.
person.
Not that
I
I'm
try to
not, but you are more so.
I try to be.
Going hanging out with you like anywhere in public is like when I was a kid and I would like go somewhere with my dad. It's like, oh, we're just going to the hardware store, 5-minute trip, no problem. It's like, oh yeah, sure, I'll come. I'll just come hang out. It'll be a good ride. And then it takes like 45 minutes because it's like, oh hey, this person, and it's like all over the place. And then I feel like we leave the hardware store without even getting what we were there for. So
Yeah, but at least like where we're living, it is both of us.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
But yeah, like back home, I'd say it's maybe fairly about the same. I don't know.
maybe I don't know, but
Maybe
yeah. But I'm just
we
very
kind
much
of ran
like
in
a
the same
get-
circles anyway. So.
Yeah, I'm very much like a get somewhere person, and then you're just like, oh, let's start. Oh, it's this person. Let's go bother them. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Let's go say hi quick. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, how about we just don't make eye contact? Can we do that?
It's not this. It's not so much the like who knows more people. It's who wants to engage with people.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Before we get to our next guest here, Lauren had a couple comments, but first one saying, I can't wait until the Pigskin Podcast Network launches their YouTube channel so I can give my comments on Steelers live streams. It's got to be coming soon. But I don't have any insider info for you on that. So
I can try to
Can't,
get some. I might have some connections to that network.
potentially.
Potentially. I might know the guy that runs it. Who knows? He signs my paychecks.
Yeah. And then another question here. Will we be attending any Oilers Ducks or Flames Ducks games? Definitely Flames Ducks is the plan.
Yeah. They're the closest team to us. So
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, potentially Oilers Ducks, but it's just more of a drive. So, yeah, that's really it. But, what's
that bottom? Yeah.
Carter is the introvert that got adopted by the extrovert, Nate. Yeah.
Oh, I love
That
it.
is quite possibly the most accurate comment ever.
Yeah.
Can we just
For
make
sure.
that our Twitter bio for the next like 100 episodes?
Yeah. Sure. Hold on. I'll grab a screen. I'll grab a screen cap
Yeah.
of that.
The Quack Report, where an introvert got adopted by an extrovert.
Yeah. Okay. I got it. I'll make it that for the off season. Oh man.
Well, I think we can bring on our next guest here, who has been waiting very patiently, and as well as the person who will be after. But our next guest is Will.
How's it going, guys? This is only my second time calling into a pod. First one being with Audie and James on Barn Burner, so bear with me. But how you guys doing?
All
Nope.
good.
Not too bad. Yourself, bud.
We're doing good. First things first, I just want to respond to Lindsay and Chris regarding the Crowchild Classic. It is not. Dinos are not the dominant team. Cougars are. I am a Cougar alumni. I will be cheering for the Cougars every day, no matter what. There is nothing you can do or say to change my mind. End of discussion.
Oh man, if they were still here, I would have brought them on and just like let the chaos ensue.
Yes.
Just, all right, we're getting out of here. Have the rest of the episode.
Yeah. You guys been having a good summer off season?
Yeah,
been
it's been
good.
all right. So
Yeah, I'm just out here. You can't really tell, but I'm actually out at my cottage just here in the shoe shop right now. You
Nice.
can't really tell by the background, but it's kind of a rustic setting. This is kind of a new section of the cabin I'm just sitting in right here.
Nice.
nice. It's
Yeah.
been years since I've been out to the shoe shop. Went out there one summer houseboating. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've
we'll
always
go
wanted
do
to
that.
house. I've always
Mhm.
wanted to do that. I mean, I have a cottage, but I want to try houseboating just once, just to see what it's like. You know, it's forest fire. We had a week of heat. We had a week of 30 plus weather out here all last week, and
Oof.
then Friday night, some guys across the bay decided to shoot off some fireworks.
Oh, that sounds like a bad combination.
Well,
Yeah.
they were, don't get me wrong, they were super impressive. Fireworks, sparklers, screechers, whatever you name it, but just not really the right time for it. And effective noon tomorrow, they're putting in a fire ban, which will definitely be
Makes sense.
beneficial for sure.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard there was like 45 more fires like in BC, like over
Yeah.
over the long weekend last weekend or something like that. Or yeah, I think it was 45. So that's pretty crazy, but also kind of impressive that we made it this long before
Yeah.
BC
And
almost
it's not
burned to
even
the
that
ground.
smoky either.
Yeah, it's good so far.
The smoke's been pretty good where we are. I think there might be something down the lake. My friend's saying she thinks she's heard there's lots of fires in the Shuswap region. I don't know exactly what part of the Shuswap, but anyway, yeah. I know. I was down at my which was it? Was it one of you that said you didn't drink a lot of beer? Or was that just me?
Oh, I think it was Chris.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or someone. I mean, I don't drink a whole lot either. If anything, I usually drink just like sweeter stuff. But the other day we were at my friend's place down the lake, and I found out if you put beer and limeade together, such a good combination, man.
Ooh.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
definitely gonna have to try that out this
can't
weekend
believe
out at the lake.
I can't believe I didn't think of it sooner, to be honest, man. It's,
Yeah, well, it makes sense. Corona and lime is like a staple, but
yeah, I'm pretty
beer
sure.
and limeade that'd be pretty
Even
good.
though I hate mentioning that word.
Yeah.
But,
Hey,
yeah.
the beer is fine. The beer is fine.
Yeah. And I know whoever said they didn't like sparkling water, what I find helps with waters like Buble or whatnot, I said in the chat, but if you put like squirt like Tang stuff in it, it really makes it feel taste like soda, and it tastes really good, I find.
Ooh, there you
And it's
go.
low calorie too.
Perfect. I'll have to try that.
Yeah, it's a good option.
Definitely.
Yeah, I got a Soda Stream for Christmas this last year.
Ooh, Soda Streams.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did. So I don't use it a ton, but like when I do, I use like the bubbly drops or like the syrups, but they're like so damn expensive. So I'll have to give the Tang a try because it's just a little bit cheaper.
Yeah, there were some squirt stuff that was orange, that was legit orange and grape crush. Like it actually had the Crush logo, and I think it was actually made by Crush Company. I looked for it last time it was in the store, but I didn't see it the second time around.
Yeah, I know for my Soda Stream, I've gotten like Diet Pepsi or that kind of thing.
Mhm.
There is like the branded stuff as well that like, oh, it's pop, but it is just flavored water at the same time. And
Right.
Yeah.
I don't really know if it does count as pop, actually, to be honest with you. I don't know. Someone can tell me in
Yeah.
the comments.
Well, I know Pepsi Zero is 0 calories, so
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So, what are your guys' thoughts on? I mean, I hate to bring it up, but what are your guys' thoughts on Chucky and Gaudreau being gone?
I'll let Carter go first on that one. I'm sure he's gonna have a great opinion on this.
I honestly, I do feel kind of bad for Flames fans, but I'm very happy. I shouldn't say happy, but like it's, I don't know. They were two of my least favorite players in the league. So now to give them another chance where I only have to see them like a couple times a year, I guess 4 times a year
Total,
between
yeah.
Edmonton and Anaheim, and then potentially playoffs, then yeah, it's good. But I mean, I think it's good for them. I mean, they both got freaking paid, and they're playing for teams that they want to be playing for, I guess. So, but yeah, as both an Edmonton and an Anaheim fan, I think it's hilarious that that they lost their 2 big pieces. So.
From an Anaheim fan, or like from an Anaheim perspective, it's okay. Those are a couple less guys that consistently will score against. But as a Flames fan, the Gaudreau one hurt. I understood it though, and all the power to him, and hope that it works out for him. Kachuk I was a little bit more hurt by, because that was my favorite Flames player, and I had been saying for years, like, I want this guy to be the captain. I can see him being the captain and everything like that. Somebody even dug up like an old tweet from like last November, like me sharing it was like Kachuk on After Hours, like saying that he wanted to be there and that, and I was like, this guy is the Sea of Red. And someone brought it up, and I was just like, oh, not today. Like, it was on like the day that it came out that like he wasn't re-signing or like resigning long term, and I'm like,
that's so
oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
but you know what though, I felt a lot better about it after I saw the return that Calgary got. So from an Anaheim perspective on that, crap, we just went from Gaudreau to Huberdeau. So shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for the record, I mean, like while I was especially disappointed to see Chucky go because he was my favorite player for quite a few seasons. But on the bright side, at least I definitely know who I'm cheering for in the Battle of Florida now.
The Tampa Bay Lightning, right?
Yeah, I'd rather he go there I'd rather he go to Florida than to Boston or LA. They're one of my two. Those are kind of my two.
Yeah,
least
that's
favorite.
fair. I love Chucky, but him and Marchand together on Boston,
Yeah.
no, I couldn't do that.
Yeah,
Same
they would
with-
win the cup next year just because the other teams would forfeit. They'd be like, I'm not dealing
It'd be
with this.
purely out of spite. Like it's not like like we're going to win the cup because we're hockey players and that's what we dreamed about.
Right.
It's,
Yeah.
No, we're going to win the cup because fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, same with Johnny Gaudreau. I mean, although I'm a little disappointed we lost him. Columbus isn't one of my top teams, but again, I'm glad he's there over. He could be on a least desired team in my books. That's how I do it.
That's fair. Columbus I feel like that's a massive win for Columbus to get Gaudreau, right? Like that's a team
100%.
that's just like it hasn't been at like the forefront of relevancy for, dare I say it, its entire existence, right? Like, and now you got one of the bigger names in the league, and like that's easily the biggest name that they've had. I feel like since like Rick Nash, who they drafted and developed, right? So,
yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Well, yeah, thanks, Will, for hopping on. And I mean, if you want to shout out your social media, by all means, go ahead,
Yeah.
man.
I'll shout out here and then I'll drop it in the chat just in case anyone misses it. So on Twitter, I am Will Nye the Psy Guy, and then I can't remember all what's in my description, but it's pretty clear that I'm a Flames fan. So, and if you follow lots of other Flames fans that follow me, there should be no mistaking it. But I will drop it here in the chat anyway.
Perfect. Will, I gotta say before you go, love the handle. It's so perfect.
That's good.
Will
That's so
Nye
good.
the Science Guy.
I'll tell you actually where I got that actually. So it was the summer between my grade 10 and 11 year. I was at a summer camp, and I got into some not like a fight, but like a disagreement with one of my with another guy that was there, and just like a civil, just a casual disagreement, and I remember I opened my mouth to retort, but before I could say anything, he's like, "Hey, you're Will Nye, the Science Guy, Will," and he started singing the song, and it's like I at the time I was actually very annoyed, but when I look back, it's actually something worth smiling about.
That's kind of even like my handle too. That was like, it was a work joke actually, that we had like this document for work, and my coworkers intentionally changed my name throughout of it to Tate Nomis. And then it just became like it became a joke at work. They had like, I was running a summer camp, so they had all the kids calling me that. And I was like, oh, okay, well, it's kind of stuck, and I don't hate it anymore. And I think I went to go check on it on social media the one time. I was like, oh, I'll change it up. Cause I think I think my handle at the time was Nate Sideshow. Like I was trying to get a bit more like Twitter going and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, it's open. Oh, let's try Instagram. And oh, it's open. Oh, let's try this. Oh, it's open. So like basically, if you search Tate Nomis, you'll find me, which is awesome. So please, nobody else take it on whatever I'm not on. Please don't take it. I need that.
No, for sure.
Oh,
Thanks so much for having me on, guys.
Yeah, thanks for hopping on, Will.
Yep. See you around.
we'll talk soon, buddy.
Bye.
Oh man, awesome.
You know what? I totally had this planned. I was like, okay, well, we'll do 3 people, and then we'll have another 2 afterwards, and then so that'll be about the middle of the episode, and then I totally forgot to do it because I got distracted by the chat, and then I was like, oh well, let's bring on the next guest, and we've totally forgot to do the DraftKings sponsor
we
read.
did.
So Audie would be so ashamed if he was still around.
I hope Audie's still on right now, because actually, speaking of, I have a. Oh, that was before we started. He had texted me. I can see and hear everything, baby. I've never been on the guest side like before a show starts, so I wasn't sure how it worked. And
Yeah.
he heard and saw everything. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, we should probably get to that. Do we have a recording or do we gotta?
no, it's me doing it live again. That's why I was saying I hope Waddy's still watching here.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, take it away.
The action never ends at DraftKings Sportsbook, especially this summer. With tons of ways to bet on all your favorite sports, you can fuel your fandom and feel the heat of the season like never before. Plus, right now, DraftKings Sportsbook is giving new customers a risk-free bet up to $1,000. That's right. Make your first bet up to $1,000, and if it doesn't win, don't worry about it. You'll get another shot to cash in. You can throw down on all the major action for baseball, golf, MMA, and more. Plus, with same-game parlays, spreads, money lines, over-unders, and props, your betting options feel endless. And best of all, DraftKings is safe, secure, and reliable, so you can deposit and withdraw your cash whenever you want. So, what are you waiting for? Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now, use the promo code THPN, make your first deposit, and get a risk-free bet up to $1,000. Again, that's promo code THPN, as in the Hockey Podcast Network, only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for details.
Nice.
You wouldn't even know that I haven't done that in 3 weeks.
Right.
I have it ingrained into my brain at this point. I still have to look at the script, but I have it ingrained.
Yeah. Which is basically the same.
Basically the same, right? Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. And, speaking of podcasts, and, we've done ours now for, like we said, this is episode 200, but somebody who's, getting a little bit more into the game has been a long time Twitter friend as well. You might know him better on Ducks Twitter, especially as CJK Chell. Chris, buddy, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm doing good. We're doing good.
Yeah, I just want
lately?
really quick. I just want to say, now that I have Nate right here, I want to say thank you again for making our podcast logo.
Oh yeah, no problem. I had a lot of fun doing it
because we've only been able to talk over message. So, but yeah, and I also wanted to congratulate you guys on 200 episodes. So that's pretty cool.
Hey, thanks, man. And you know what? Congrats to you and your guys' show. You guys have been doing awesome. You're 6 episodes in now, right? 5, 6?
Yeah, we just recorded our 6th episode last night. So it should be out like tonight or tomorrow morning or something.
Awesome. Well,
nice.
If everybody go check out Late Arrivals podcast as well. Yeah. Awesome, great Ducks pod. Wow, I'm stumbling over my words. Ducks content over there.
It's different, that's for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, you throw us on back to back, right? TQR, Late Arrivals, TQR. Just get your Ducks fill.
There you
Just
go.
Inject it right into your veins.
Bleed orange by the end of it.
Yeah.
Orange and black? No, that sounds like Philadelphia.
Yeah.
What would be the thing for Anaheim?
Orange and purple, I guess.
Yeah. Throw purple in there.
Orange and copper.
Yeah. I hate to say it, Nate, but I think it's got to be orange and copper. As much as you hate that.
Can we go orange and silver? I want to get rid of the copper in the color palette.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah.
Silver would look so much better on the jerseys, man.
It would. So I mean, okay, I know we haven't dived like crazy into it just because we're trying to just have fun with everybody today, right? It'll be kind of a later episode for us of kind of briefly talking about it, but maybe this is the time to do it. We've had some signings, guys like Lundestrom have re-signed, had a fairly decent signing, I think, for Anaheim, even in John Klingberg. I don't know is there anything that really sticks out to you?
No, not too much outside of Klingberg. I was excited for that. I've honestly been wanting him to play on the Ducks for like 4 years. I've been wanting him to play with Lindholm for the longest time, and now we get him and we don't have Lindholm. So it's
Klingholm. Jesus Christ.
Lindbergh.
Lindholm re-signing in Boston there where he got traded to. So
yeah.
But
yeah, hopefully, Verbeek said he wants to sign another forward because he said he wanted to sign a defenseman and a forward. We got our defenseman, so hopefully another forward maybe comes in. Maybe Phil Kessel.
Okay, I kind of like
Maybe,
that
maybe.
idea actually.
Yeah.
I don't hate that idea.
Yeah,
That could work
that's my dream right there.
because yeah, because he is a winger, is he not? Or
Yeah.
is he a center
Yeah,
mid?
he plays both sides, doesn't he?
Imagine like Zegras feeding Kessel. Like that would be awesome.
Ooh. Okay, actually,
be
no,
good.
I got it because Zegras is an amazing passer as well.
Yeah,
Zegras and Kessel feeding Terry.
there you go.
That's how you do it. It's like young. He's still around, but seems young at the same time.
Yeah.
Feed him a hot dog and send him out on the ice.
How
Yeah,
many
exactly.
goals does that line get? Zegras,
Oh
Terry,
my
and Kessel.
God. Well, hopefully Kessel would easily get 30.
You'd think, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to say Terry gets 30, maybe 40 too.
Yeah.
Terry at 40.
You're
would be
looking at a
nice.
good
Yeah.
maybe 90 goals.
Across all
80,
three?
90?
What
Gladly take that.
Yeah.
Nate, what did that Flames top line get this year?
Everybody had 40 at least.
Say 120. So
Wow, that's
so yeah,
nice.
90 would still be pretty good.
Yeah.
Every year, like since 2017, I've just been hoping someone on the Ducks gets 20 goals. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, really, right?
It's like just get to 20 and smooth sailing, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? I'd be down for Phil Kessel, but you know what? Another guy who could come in potentially pretty cheap that I think could maybe work well with Trevor Zegras. There's a little known guy named Sonny Milano.
Yeah, I hear he's
Why was
still a
he
free agent
I'm
on the market.
confused why he wasn't
Don't-
one qualified. Two, he hasn't been picked up yet.
It isn't. I don't even want to think about it.
I'm wondering if he overvalued himself.
He could have, yeah. But I did hear, that the coaches. I mean, Dallas Aikens it just seemed like he didn't really like him.
Which is okay.
Yeah.
So that seems to kind of be a trend of like Tortorella not really vibing with him, and
Yeah.
now Eakins. But then again, Eakins doesn't vibe with I feel like the entire fan base as well. So
No,
I don't know.
especially not when he puts Grant on a line with Zegras and makes me want to run into traffic, man. Like, come on, like, seriously.
like I had the feeling I felt like I had to defend it for a while of okay, Derek Grant's not a horrible player or a
Mhm.
a bad player by any means, right? He's a very serviceable player in a third line role. He's just not top 6 for me, right?
No.
And to put him with Trevor Zegras, it hindered that entire line. So
Yeah, and and I hate hating on him because he's in the NHL. He's better than me. I can barely skate. But he's a fourth liner, so I just wish that they would play him like a fourth liner, because he would probably be more liked if he was just used for what he's good at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I was kind of laughing when you had said oh yeah, he's better than me, because even Jay Fresh. So there was so Zach McEwen got signed by Philadelphia for a $900,000 contract for 1 year, and Jay Fresh put up the projected WAR percentage 2%, not that great. I laughed way too hard though reading the caption of Zach McEwen signed 1 year by $900,000 by Philadelphia is better at hockey than you. And I'm just like, yeah, you know what? He's right.
Very true.
100% better.
Also,
That's
I
the
heard you
thing,
say
too, about oh, sorry, go ahead.
no. I was just gonna say I heard you say pop earlier, so I was happy that I felt safe here. This is a safe environment, and I'm allowed to say pop. So I'm from Buffalo.
We're Canadians. It is pop.
Yeah, I'm from Buffalo. We all say pop, so I've been made
Yeah.
fun of ever since I moved out of Buffalo when I was 12.
So okay, so I haven't been to the East Coast. Okay, so I've been to New York, but I haven't been any more east in Canada than the border, not even the border of Saskatchewan. If any Ducks fans know what the hell I'm talking about, otherwise there's Google Maps. But Buffalo's not that far. What, maybe 30 minutes from the border?
Yeah, pretty much 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah, something like that. So yeah, I mean, there are a lot of similarities with I guess I got two questions for you, and they're kind of related. What do the people of Anaheim call themselves and the people of Buffalo call themselves? Because like
Well-
some things just make sense, right? Like New Yorkers.
Yeah,
makes
well,
sense.
Buffalo, I don't know Anaheim, but Buffalo, they just call themselves Buffalonians.
Okay.
It sounds weird. I'm not a fan. I don't use it.
Yeah, you could just call yourself Buffaloes, I guess.
Yeah, I'm a Buffalo. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure about Anaheim, but hopefully it's not too cringy. But-
Anaheimians?
Anaheimers.
Anaheimers makes more sense. to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Anaheimers.
I was gonna say Anna Heights, but no.
But yeah, it's only like an hour and a half away, Buffalo to Toronto. So
There you go.
still haven't been able to get to a Leafs game, and they were too expensive. So
Yeah, that's fair. Everything for the Leafs is expensive. Their
Yeah.
contracts, tickets, whatever you want to name. It's expensive in Toronto. The
yeah,
housing, even from what I've
Yeah.
heard.
that's what I hear. Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, I heard you talking about a Mighty Ducks hat that you're looking for. Was it the purple hat you said?
Yeah, the one I'm looking for is like literally just like the old school Mighty Ducks logo, purple hat with like the eggplant. That's the one. That's the one.
47
motherfucker.
brand.
Okay. I hope it's still available now.
47 brand. Hopefully it's still there.
I'm taking a look. Like as we speak, I'm taking a look.
Nate might just order this like right now.
It's on Amazon for $50. I dead ass might order this tonight.
That's hey, what can you do, man? You said you've been looking for it for a while, so
Yes, I have. And why did I not think to look on Amazon? I guess I don't typically think of Amazon for hats, but
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's fair. Fair.
all right, I might be buying that tonight. I'll let you know I'll let you know when I buy it here.
Just send me the screenshot of your confirmation.
Sounds good. Oh man. Well, is
But
there
yeah,
anything else? Yeah, go
I
ahead.
was actually gonna ask you guys about the how do you deal with the Battle of Alberta between you two?
We just don't talk for a little
I was
bit.
gonna ask, like, hey, like
It's a mix of don't talk, and we set up back in high school. I mean, we haven't really followed through on it. Somebody owes somebody else a lot of alcohol. I feel like over the last few
Yeah,
years.
I've lost track, but
It
that's
was okay. Like how we did it for game by game basis was the loser had to wear the winner's jersey.
oh, okay.
And so I remember the one day, like this was a couple of years ago. Edmonton had won the night before, and we were living together at the time. So I'm wearing and then what if Carter's Oilers jerseys to class the next day. And I passed somebody like on the sidewalk, and they go, "Hey, nice jersey," and I go, "No, the fuck, it's not."
And then you just get confused and look over their shoulder because
The
they've
guy
already
look-
like moved on. What the fuck?
The guy looked like I saw it. He looked confused, and he saw that I had like a Flames lanyard sticking out of my pocket. And he's like, "Oh, okay."
Just a tear coming down your face.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so it was the loser had to wear the winner's jersey to the next school day, whether it was in high school or university. And the idea for the season though was the series winner got, I think it was a 6-pack or a 12-pack of their choice, or like a Mickey of something.
Like a
Yeah.
beverage of their choice kind of thing.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, nice.
So we're definitely behind on the alcohol, but
Yeah, I didn't know.
all I hear though is just that we just need to get smashed together. So
Yeah, that's
There you go.
basically it. Yeah.
Any excuse to do that, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Wednesday night. Yeah, come over. Let's have a few drinks.
But yeah, I was wondering how heated it gets because I know that rivalry is like one of the craziest ones in the league. So I didn't know if you guys had to like
Yeah.
stay
We're-
away from each other
yeah.
for a couple days or
No, we've done pretty
No.
good with it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's definitely been some games, like if we're watching them together, where like he'll say, like Calgary will be winning and he'll say something, and I'm just like, just shut the fuck up. And I just have to not say anything because I know it's not going to be nice. And like it goes vice versa, 100%.
I
how
think
were the
my favorite-
playoffs?
The playoffs was we didn't talk.
No, the
Yeah,
whole
we-
series?
Pretty much.
We
except
did
for
our
the
live
show.
streams, like our watch alongs, and then we just kind of didn't talk after that. And then we
Yeah.
talked after the series was over. But,
Oh man.
but there needs to be
yeah.
like a cool down period. So
Yeah.
I remember though, I was laughing about it after the fact, because we were in like the first season of our show, which was the season that did get cut short by COVID, right?
Mhm.
And it was in January was when the Cassie and Kachuk stuff happened. We
Oh,
were
yeah.
at that game when everything started.
Oh, you were.
And so like
Yeah.
yes, like we saw like the keep your head up on the or whatever the something off the tracks.
Stay off the tracks.
Stay off the tracks,
kinda,
yeah. Like we
Stay
were
off the
at
tracks.
that game. But I was kind of laughing because we had our girlfriends with us who are also cheering for the respective teams, right?
Mhm.
Those two are kind of like going at it, but Carter and I
God.
are sitting to the side going, well, it could be this, but it could be that. Like we're like analyzing it like we're on the show or something like that. And we're just like, what the hell happened to us?
Yeah.
So we can be reasonable.
We can.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
So
But yeah, I
we
don't know if
both-
you guys.
yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember the Ducks Coyotes game here in Arizona where Beagle punched Troy Terry in the
Yes.
face.
Oh,
I was
yes.
at that one. I was
Oh,
at that
wow.
one.
Oh, were
So,
you?
with my
What was
girlfriend.
that
who's a-
like?
Oh yeah, right. I remember you saying that. Yeah.
I was there with my girlfriend Jenny, who is a Coyotes fan.
Oh,
that was a
that was an
little-
awkward car ride
That
home.
was very awkward. I'm like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I wanted to get up and leave because I'm like with her family. They're all Coyotes fans. I'm surrounded by Coyotes fans. Even when in that same game, Zegras did the Michigan, the lacrosse goal.
Yeah.
So I got to see that live, and I didn't know if I was allowed to
That'd be
stand
awesome.
because I was like Will Ferrell on what is it, Talladega Nights? He doesn't know what to do
Yeah.
with his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what to do.
Yeah, just standing
Man, I
there.
gotta watch that movie.
Yeah, that was just on the other night. I was just watching it.
Oh, really?
Oh man. Oh, okay. So I gotta ask you then, because you were at that game, so you were hearing the commentary about that after the fact. What were your
Yeah.
thoughts?
Oh my god. Well, first I didn't see exactly what happened because I was behind the goal, but on the other side of the ice.
Okay.
So
Mm.
I'm just sitting there. We're watching everything happen. And I just see Terry drop. And
Mhm.
I'm like, what the hell just went down? So like we watched the replay, like they showed it like 6 times on the Jumbotron. People are screaming and like calling Terry names and I didn't know who it was at first on the Coyotes. I was just mad. I didn't care who it was. I'm like, what is happening? And then hearing Zegras at the end of the game kind of, you remember what he said about Beagle.
Yeah,
Remember that?
just like piece
that
of
was-
crap and should
that was
be.
awesome.
Yeah.
Like I enjoyed that a lot.
Respect the guy, 100%.
Yeah, like for him to be a rookie too and just not even care, like to just come out and like call things out like that is just, it's crazy. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
a lot.
100%. Zegras is, and I do appreciate it because you get a lot of hockey guys like from the last few years, especially it feels like with some things going on, who are just like kind of taking the almost the politician's answer of I'm going to answer by not answering.
Yeah,
And Zegras will just straight up speak his mind, and I absolutely love it. Like
It's
even
great.
going back to the World Junior Championship, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm cheering for Canada, but I'm trying to watch this, and like I'm watching, this Ducks prospect Trevor Zegras, and like, like we're listening to the comments by him, and like my Twitter feed is just blowing up of like, man, this Zegras is just a cocky shit, and I'm like, no, he actually rides the line of confidence and cocky perfectly. I'm like, he's American. I'm supposed to hate him right now just because of nationality allegiance for a hockey game. But like, I love
Yeah.
this kid. So yeah, like even just like those interviews, I was already like, okay, I'm gonna like him. And then he
Yeah.
throws on a Ducks uniform and goes and does his stuff, and I'm like, yep, I love this kid.
I'm just glad he can back up the stuff he says. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
It's
Yeah.
it's great. It's not like he's looking like an idiot and then he goes out there and he just plays a terrible game and he's like not involved. Like he says what he's gonna do. He goes out and he does it. Like it's a lot of fun to watch. So
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I got one more question for you.
All
We've
right.
seen the first digit of potentially Zegras's new number. I know you got some ideas of what it might be. If for those who are kind of wondering what I'm talking about, the image that everybody thinks might be the NHL 23 cover. I don't know if that's been confirmed or that.
Not
But it's
that
of
I've seen, no.
of Trevor Zegras. I guess we kind of talked about it before, Dali, as well. It's of Trevor Zegras in his orange Mighty Ducks jersey, and Sarah Nurse in her Team Canada jersey.
Mhm.
And you can just see on the sleeve of Zegras's jersey a 1.
Yeah.
So he's got the 1 digit there. It's not 46 anymore, is what it
No.
looks like, unless they just happen to forget to Photoshop the 1 out. But I wouldn't even put that past. There you go. I
For
wouldn't
those
even
watching
put
the
that.
stream, I just pulled it up here.
Yeah,
If
I wouldn't
you're
even
listening,
put that
sorry.
past EA though.
Yeah.
What do you think the number is?
It's got to be 11, right?
11.
13's already gone.
Yeah, true.
And I mean, his Twitter handle, he has 11 in it.
I'm glad I didn't go and get. I mean, you could still, I feel like, rock Zegras 46.
Oh, for
right?
sure.
And that's
You
that's
could.
like
You
a
wore it
that's
for
like a
long enough,
specialty
yeah.
jersey almost, right? So-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of upset I didn't get one, because if you have one, that's awesome. Just to have, like, people love having rookie numbers of Getzlaff and Perry. You still see people wearing those in the arena all the time. So,
Yeah, exactly.
but I was kind of hoping you go to 88. That's like my favorite number, but 11's cool too.
I kind of thought he might have stuck with the 46 just because of like what he's already accomplished in it.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't have been surprised too if he just messed with everybody and just went to like some random number like 25, like the ugliest number on a jersey.
that'd have been fantastic. I would have loved that. Or he just messes with everybody and goes to 23. Or no, who wears 23?
No,
They wear-
23's open now. I think that was Sam Steele.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
it just goes. You know what? Let's divide it in half. 46, 23. Perfect.
Yeah.
we were talking about that on the podcast last night, and I said he'll come out with double zeros.
That would be a Zegras thing to do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Even just for like a press thing. I think there's actually a rule that they're not like nobody's allowed to wear a 00 anymore.
Mhm.
And I don't remember the reason why, but I think that's a rule now. But just for a press thing, just to have everybody freak out, go get Zegras 00 jerseys. Nah, just kidding. I'm wearing this number.
Yeah.
But then he because he's a nice guy, he pulls the Eichel thing that he did in Buffalo of like, hey, I changed my number and you can go get it done at the team store for free.
Yeah, exactly.
That I feel like that would be like a Zegras thing to do. He's just like, I got all of you.
Yeah. He'd have to do it after he signs his $9 million paycheck next season.
Yeah, exactly. But I was gonna
go ahead.
I was gonna ask you guys if you think you're gonna get down to California for a game, or maybe come out
I'd
to
love
Arizona.
to. It would probably not be this season, but that is the plan at some point.
One day,
to try
one
to
day.
do that.
Arizona probably would be cheaper actually to go down there for a game. Well, A, because you're playing in a university stadium, but
That's if you can
B,
get
like just
tickets.
flights too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're only gonna have like 4,700 tickets available, so I don't even know if I'll be able to get to a lot of games. I usually go to like 12 to 15 a season, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Dang. See, I was seeing the pictures though of the arena. Like I'm not on the side of like, bashing Arizona because they're playing at a university arena, but
Mhm.
also, it's maybe not the greatest look at the same time.
Yeah.
The best word I can think of for that entire situation is just interesting. It's going to be interesting to watch an NHL team play out of a university barn. It's going to be interesting to see what that atmosphere is going to be like. It's going to be interesting to see how things are going to change, if because it's not fully like approved yet, but
Mhm.
for Arizona to get their new arena, right? Like if that happens, or I'm assuming it's going to.
Hopefully.
But like if and when that happens, like it's going to be interesting to see how that dynamic then changes,
Mhm.
right? Like even just around the fan base, are you going to have some of those like college students who are maybe graduated at that point trying to get season tickets, right?
Yeah.
Or is the way of season tickets even an old thing at this point? That's not like you're going to go for more like the half season packages, or I know the Ducks do like 6 or 7 game packages or something
Mhm.
like that. Like you're going to see an uptick in that. Just the entire situation is that's the best way I can describe it. It's just interesting.
Yeah.
So
It's definitely interesting. I know it's not ideal, and anytime I comment about the Coyotes situation anywhere on a Sportsnet tweet or something, I got a lot of angry Canadians in my mentions, but I mean, hey, it keeps them here, and there's a good fan base here. Like a lot of people don't want to believe it or don't care to believe it, but there's a good fan base here, and there's just a lot of hockey fans here. They might not be Coyotes fans, but they're hockey fans. Like because people that live here, they come from everywhere else. We have so many people here from Detroit, even Buffalo. I've met a lot of people that are also from Buffalo, and we're like people nickname Phoenix like Southwest Chicago. There's so many people from Chicago here. It's ridiculous. I mean, so it's kind of on the Coyotes themselves. They have the fans here. There are hockey fans here, but now they have to give them a reason to maybe, because when people move, you're going to stick with your home team for the most part.
Mhm.
So the Coyotes kind of have to give them a reason to switch teams, and they're kind of taking the long road for that one. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
hopefully it
definitely.
works out with the arena. It looks like it's going to be awesome, and it's right down the street from the ASU arena. I think it's
Oh,
like
perfect.
I think it's like a 4 or 5 minute drive.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, so it's literally right around the corner from the campus. So I mean, they could probably easily do shuttles, and it would be really easy. So that's why I'm glad they're in Tempe starting next season, because they can kind of form this relationship with the city, and
Mhm.
hopefully things work out.
Okay, so I guess just you're in that area and whatnot. Like, how I'm just kind of interested on the whole dynamic. Like, how deep into the campus is the arena, or is it on campus? Is it
It's
kinda
right
just
on
off
campus.
or- Oh, okay. So like, how deep is it? Like how many classroom buildings, I guess, you have to walk through to get to it? Or
Actually, it's like perfectly placed on a corner. So
oh,
it's
there you
like,
go.
if I don't know if you guys like, I don't know how you guys are with like college football, but it's gonna
I
be
know a
right
couple
next.
universities is about it.
Yeah, but like I don't know if you guys follow it or anything, but the hockey arena is gonna be like right across the parking lot from the ASU football stadium.
Okay.
So it's gonna be like, it's right at a corner. There's like a whole park. They're taking over like a parking lot that used to be there. So it's pretty easy to access from the street. So it's not like too deep where you got to go through, like you got to walk through campus or something to get in or
Mhm.
anything. But yeah, it's a good location, I would say.
Awesome. Now, okay, the one area though, the Coyotes, and I've said this multiple times on this show, I've said it on my Twitter, and that the one area that the Coyotes have in the bag is the jerseys. The Kachinas, love them. I still need to add one to the collection. And honestly, you can't find those things on sale. That's the issue. for me
Yeah.
at least. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm like,
They're
oh,
really
okay,
nice.
they're moving away from Adidas. Yeah, please give me that one on sale, please.
Yeah, and I know you guys have talked about the jerseys enough, but I am also a little worried about where the league is going to go with the jersey
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
I'm excited to hear you guys' discussion about that.
I'm scared for Nike, man. Like just because like I've had Nike jerseys, and like I know Jenny has like a Olympic one from 2014, and it's not comfortable to wear. It's just
Yeah.
if you're shaped like a square, you're golden. You're golden. Nike all day, but my God.
And I feel like for the Olympic jerseys, 2014 was like the last good year for look,
Yeah.
right? like I enjoyed the look of the Canada ones. The US ones were nice as well. Like they all looked good, but it's kind of like it was 2018 and 2022. They're all kind of meh. So
I miss the World Cup of hockey jerseys.
yes,
Oh,
those ones
yeah.
were great.
Those were
I do have
gorgeous.
the American ones were fantastic.
Yeah, I wanted to get a Kessler one so bad.
Yeah, those ones are awesome because those ones were a lot like am I thinking 2010 or 2014? I think I'm thinking 2010. They were very similar to those ones.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
So, but yeah,
I was
actually
going to ask Carter how he feels about the Oilers going back to the OG jerseys.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I like it. I was a fan of the navy blue. I didn't really have an issue with it, but at the same time, I like the royal blue. So I'm pretty easy to please when it comes to jerseys. So yeah, I'm excited for it. I think it's a good move because I know a lot of people are passionate about that, and I think they'll sell a lot more jerseys that way. But personally, I'm fine either way. So
Yeah, and I know a lot of people hated the orange jerseys, but I like those ones a lot. I mean, maybe they could tweak them a little bit, but I mean, I thought they were fine.
See, I think for the Oilers and the orange jerseys, they had it made with the I guess like what was used for like the Heritage Classic, like before before the league went to Adidas. Those ones looked good, and I think it was because of that royal blue in there, or just what I've always said. You could tell that it was blue. Like my issue with the orange Adidas ones was like the stripes on it. It looked black to me from a distance, and I think you also could have made both fan bases happy by literally just, okay, we're going to take the original look, which is basically what we have already. We're going to make it the navy base with this brighter orange.
Yeah.
Like you take a look at the Bakersfield Condors, that's what they have. And it looks fantastic. Like the change was really easy. And I feel like they just went a little too, like don't get me wrong, like the royal blue is fantastic. The white version of it is, and this is going to hurt me as a Flames fan to say this, is it's a top 3 jersey all time for me. It's a fantastic looking jersey, but this is what, the 4th time technically that they've brought it back. Like you got to decide where you're going here, right?
It reminds me of the Sabres.
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit. Right? We're gonna go back to the goat head here coming up this year.
My
it sounds
God.
like too. Which but you know what? That like as a jersey collector, I'm like, okay, I don't have, but like that's like Buffalo is one of the 9 teams that I don't have yet either.
Really?
And I'm like, okay, well, do I get like the royal blue home because that's a really nice jersey, or do I wait to see what the goat head jersey is gonna look like? Because I loved that jersey also.
Yeah, I mean,
I know, like you do the Late Arrivals podcast with Annie, and like she, I think it was a TikTok or something like that. She like, oh yeah, I picked up my 2nd one, and I'm like, okay, if they were my size, send one to me.
Yeah. Yeah. If I was making the decision for you, I'd tell you to wait for the goat head just to see what it looks like, and then
just to see what it looks like.
yeah, and then if you don't like it, get the blue home, I guess. But yeah, you definitely need one.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I feel like it's gonna be the blue one, unless like the black and red one is like just okay, we're gonna take it and put it on the Adidas jersey. Perfect, done, sell it.
And I've seen the goat head with the current blue yellow colors, and it doesn't look terrible. I mean, it was on their reverse retro.
It was on the reverse retro, yeah,
on the shoulder, yeah.
Well, and I even made a concept that used that. I'll have to send it to you there.
Yeah.
But that was one on when it got posted on Aesthetics. A lot of people seem to enjoy. So
yeah,
not to toot my own horn there, but
I'll answer Allie really quick. She said that the parking's gonna suck here in Arizona. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Hey, but it's
At
only
least,
temporary, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what a lot of people I feel like aren't getting, is that it is temporary. They're not. This isn't their home forever, man. Like they're not going to play in front of 4,700 people for the next 50 years. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
4, maybe 5.
Who does Arizona play for their home opener? And even then, what, they're playing 2 games in October, 2 games in November, or something like that at home.
Something like that. Yeah, I know they're
on the road.
Home opener is like late in October.
All I know though is that home opener is going to be must-watch TV for any hockey fan. Just to
it's a Friday night.
Like, oh, there you go.
Friday night against the Jets, perfect.
You got the the original Jets against the 2.0. That'll be good actually.
And then the Rangers are in town on that Sunday. That'll be good too.
Oh, that would be. Yeah, that'll definitely be must-watch hockey just for any hockey fan, just because it's such a unique situation, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
I'm excited to see how the atmosphere is.
Yeah. So, well, you know what? If you get in for any games, you'll have to send us some videos or that, because I'd be interested to see what it's like.
Sure.
So,
yeah, well, I'll have to get some stuff for the pod account, have some content.
Yeah.
I was kind of wondering. I was like, okay, this feels like Chris is running it, but it also might be Louis.
It's a little bit of both, but lately it's been me on Twitter. Yeah.
Fair enough. Awesome. Well, we won't take up any more of your time. Chris, let everybody know what you're up to, because you are doing a lot, especially with Duck stuff.
Yeah, mainly just the podcast. Just make sure you're following Late Arrivals Pod on Twitter, Instagram. Join our Discord. If you go on our Twitter, we have a Linktree link right there in our bio, and follow that, and you can follow us on everything. And yeah, give us a listen. Maybe you'll like us.
Yeah, definitely go check them out. We're not in any competition. We're all just Ducks fans wanting to talk about Ducks hockey, right? So
yeah, exactly. And next season, we'll have to do something like we'll have to make a bet between maybe the Late Arrivals and Quack Report on something. Maybe something Ducks related. Guess who's going to have the most goals or something. Something like that.
We'll figure something like that out. That'd be good.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Sure. I want to make a few different bets with different shows around.
Yeah,
like that. It'll be fun. So
yeah.
it's just more fun, right?
Yeah.
Put something on the line. So, but okay, really quickly before we go, how'd you like the Chaos Redwoods game?
Oh my God, that was so frustrating, dude. Dude, the Redwoods are so bad this year. It's depressing.
So are the Chaos, man. I'm still in the same boat as you. Same
But I mean,
records of
Chaos-
what, 2-5.
Yeah. But I mean, I respect Chaos too because they have a lot of my Buffalo Bandits on there, so it's all good.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, it's the NLL. It's like, oh yeah, Calgary and Buffalo, and then it swaps, and it's like, oh, okay, I'm just cheering for your guys now.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, thanks for hopping on, bud, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, talk to you soon, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see you
no
later.
worries.
See ya.
Oh man,
Well,
that was a
that's
lot
good.
of fun.
That's good stuff. Yeah, I forgot how much fun that was because it's been 100 episodes since we've just had other people
Had some
on
people,
just to
yeah.
chat. So yeah, it's great. A couple other comments that I saw roll in. THPN live stream of Arizona's first game. I'm sure someone's going to do that.
I almost want to do it actually.
It'd be interesting. Lauren
I
also.
feel like I
has a-
need I feel like I need the Coyotes jersey though.
Yeah, you would. You would.
Otherwise, I'll just wear. I got.
You do have a Jets jersey.
I got a Jets jersey. I don't. Yeah, I could wear it. Or okay, so at the I don't know if this is even an American store or anything like that, but there's like a Marshall's Home Sense. Oh, there is a comparison for the States, but I can't think of what it is. Basically like a discount store, not a thrift store, but like anyway. Yeah. But a buddy of mine that works at this store was like just telling me like, oh yeah, we got like Arizona Coyotes shirts in. And I was like, oh okay, like the, and he's like, oh yeah, like the jerseys, right? Like the t-shirt jerseys, and he's like, yeah, and they're Biz Nasty ones. And I was like, oh, like they're Paul Bissonnette ones, and he's like, yeah, but they say Biz Nasty on them. And I was like, oh, I need one of these things.
That's awesome.
And so I got it. I did cut the sleeves off. It is a gym shirt. Maybe I have to rock that. Just yeah. Rock the tank.
Yeah, that'd be good. Lauren also suggested we do the live stream for the Ducks home opener against the Kraken.
Ooh, yes.
Or is that home opener or just season opener? I don't remember.
Either way.
Either way.
I feel like we need to do that.
Absolutely. That'd be good. Start off the season with a bang there, with a watch along. We could probably make that happen.
Yeah, as long as it works with my school schedule. You're not even in school anymore. It's literally just on me now.
Yeah, I'm good.
I got two night classes for the coming semester, but I made sure that they are not on podcast days.
That's good. That's good.
I'm like, yeah, school's important, but the podcast is important too.
Yeah, you can build your schedule around the podcast. So
yeah, exactly.
It works. It works. Yeah, well, this has been a ton of fun. Once again, I can't wait for episode 300 now so we can do this again.
And get even more people coming on, right?
Yeah. I do just want to plug one little bit of news here really quickly.
What did I miss?
Music. Literally all I have to say is that the World Juniors starts on August 9th and will run until August 20th. And there will be 3 Ducks prospects to watch on Team Canada. Is there any other Ducks prospects, or are they all on Team Canada?
Not that I'm aware of. I gotta look at the rosters.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. I don't think there is. I think it's just the 3, but it's obviously Mason McTavish, who I believe will be captain. I think I saw that earlier today or yesterday.
Ooh, awesome.
So yeah, Mason McTavish, Olin Zellweger will be on that team as well, and Nathan Gauthier. Was he our second pick of the first round this year? Or was he our
yes.
first pick of the second round? I don't remember how it worked.
First round pick, I think, of this year.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
But it was the second pick of second.
The second pick of the first. Okay. Yeah.
God, that sounded confusing.
Yeah. Chris here to help us out. Pastor Job, obviously. How did we forget him playing for the U.S. As well?
Oh yeah,
Ian Moore. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah,
Okay.
I'll have a few guys to watch at this tournament here, which will be good. If you want hockey in August, that's how you get that. Is postponed World Junior.
Yeah, and speaking of live streams as well, that Ali was bringing up, I'm going to be live streaming. If you want to watch some Ducks prospects with me, I'm going to be streaming Canada versus Czechia on Saturday, August 13th. That game is going to be at 3 p.m. Mountain on a Saturday there. So, yeah, if you want to watch that game with me, throw it up on your TV, throw me up on your iPad, your phone, whatever, and we're going to hang out. I'm going to be cheering for Canada, obviously.
Of course.
I just have to figure out what Canada jersey I'm wearing because I do have a few now.
The struggle. Hey?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, do I wear 2010? Do I wear the 2014? Do I wear which one do I wear now? But yeah, if you want to come watch that with me, yeah, Saturday, August 13th at 3 p.m. Pacific.
Sweet. Yeah, I may or may not join for that. I'm undecided so far, but Nate's a good time. So, and
I'll try.
Yeah, well, that one is confirmed. I don't even know if there's any left open, but we'll.
I have no idea.
I'll take a look. We'll take a look. Well, there will be content throughout.
Yeah.
August,
All I know is that that was the only one I was able to do because there'll be maybe 30 minutes of total airtime left by the time I get off work for the rest of them. So.
Oh yeah.
My job goes late.
Yeah, which is fair. It happens. So. Yeah. So yeah, that's really it. And I guess that wraps up episode 200 of the Quack Report. So.
How have we done this?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
And how has everybody stuck around for this?
Yeah. Right.
But in all seriousness, I guess I'll get a little bit sentimental. Thank you everybody for sticking around for 200 episodes, or even if this is your first one. Hope that you stick around for more. We can't do this without you guys, and thank you to Dylan and Nisha and the entire Hockey Podcast Network as well for still bringing us on, and Dylan, I guess at this point, for keeping us on for 200 episodes for whatever reason. Not sure why you'd want two guys from Southern Alberta talking about Southern California hockey, but I don't know.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you everybody who tunes in and hangs out with us. So makes this part of your day.
Yeah. I couldn't have said it better myself. I got nothing to add, but I agree wholeheartedly. This has been awesome to be able to do this for 200 episodes. When we started our first show, the Shooting Around show, which I looked, it's not even up. It's not even up anymore.
Oh no, we lost it.
Yeah, it's gone. It's out of existence. It's like the lost episodes of Doctor Who. It's
I was
literally.
gonna say, do you still have the episodes?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Man, I want to go back and hear how horrible those things sound now.
But when we started that, I had no idea that we would be picked up for a Ducks show by a network, and then B, still doing it 200 episodes and almost 3 full years later. Yeah.
Almost 4 years later.
Yeah. Right. So,
because we got picked up. Was that August of 2019. So
yeah.
I guess, 3 years, but going into a fourth season.
Going into the fourth year. Yeah. So yeah. TQR deep lore. Oh yeah. Even our first episodes aren't even you can't find them on normal podcast apps because we switched host partway through and didn't bother putting the whole backlog up. So I think the first 30 or so episodes aren't even up anymore.
They are still on. They could still be on SoundCloud.
If you really wanted to go back, I think you're right. Actually, they're still probably up there.
And it's still with even the artwork is just what the network had ready kind of thing, because we got brought on a few weeks beforehand or something like that and didn't have the time to do anything. So
yeah. Yeah. And now look at us.
200 episodes in and still don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Well, yeah, it's been great. We briefly discussed this before we hopped on. We're going to take a break for the rest of August, besides Nate doing his watch along and potentially another one or two here or there. But no podcast episodes until September 7th. Is that what the Wednesday was?
I think that's what we said.
Yeah, whatever that first Wednesday is in September. Yeah, the 7th. We'll come back then, and with the start of season 4, we'll jump right back into things, because that'll be about the start of training camp and just getting into preseason. So, great question. In honor of 200 episodes, does Nate get the soundboard? Yes, I sent it to him. I actually sent it to him this afternoon because I had to fix a couple things on mine, and I was like, I'll send it to him. So the subject line was literally happy 200 episodes. We just didn't have time to get it fully set up beforehand. Yeah. So episode 201, Nate will have a keyboard, and it'll be so obnoxious, I'm sure.
I'm sure it will be as well. I like pushing buttons. Oh man.
Well, thank you to everyone who tuned in. Like Nate said, whether it's your first episode or your 200th, if you've been listening to all 200, like, props to you. Please reach out, and I'm sorry for whatever issues you may have caused.
Sorry. If you've listened to 200 episodes of the Quack Report, you may be entitled to financial compensation.
No. Hold up.
Valued at 0.0000001 cent.
Rounded down, obviously.
Yeah.
So you can follow the show at Quack Report Pod, the Quack Report on YouTube. You can follow myself at Carter_Potts, POTTS_97. Nate, take it away.
You can follow me on Twitter at Tatenamas, TATENHOMAS.
Thank you very much. We will see you guys in September for season 4.